Alright, welcome back to part 3 of this playthrough slash walkthrough of the new Suikoden 1 slash Gate Room War HD Remaster, where I go through and probably talk way too much, but I'm going to try to minimize that. Anyway, let's continue where we left off, which was we just got back from Magician's Island. We need to deliver some astral conclusions and carry on. Let's go. So you finally returned. Kept me waiting long enough. Now hurry up and hand over the astral predictions. It appears you've at least done your job. I guess you're not completely useless. All right, prepare for your next mission immediately. What's the matter? Why the glum look? It's an honor to serve the Empire. That's right. Commander Craze is absolutely correct. Psh. Now, listen carefully. East of Gregminster, there's a town called Rockland. Hear that? East of Gregminster, Rockland. For some reason, this town hasn't shown up to pay its annual taxes. For some reason, hasn't shown up to pay. So, you will go to Rockland. That's right, go to Rockland. Tell them they must pay no later than... Tell them to pay no later. Shut up! Will you quit yapping away while I'm speaking? That's right, all of you, quit your yapping. Idiot! I'm talking to you, Kanan. Huh? Who, me? Forget it. Anyway, speak to the military commander of Rockland about the taxes. His name is Grady. Also, Kanan will accompany you as my eyes and ears. Hey, now listen up, all of you. I'm your superior in the Imperial Guard. Disobeying me means disobeying the Empire. Don't forget that. What a lowlife. Alright, that's all I have to say. Now get on your way to Rockland. Kanan is tagging along. Let's go to Rockland. We were already there once in part 1 and 2. Mostly part 1. Oh, actually, before I go, let's sort out some equipment here. Excuse me. Okay, we can sell that circlet, tunic. Okay, alright, well, we can do a couple things here. Let's go to the Rune Master, and we will attach the Prosperity Orb. We'll give that to Gremio. And then... Clone Orb, nobody here can be equipped with it. Well, that's interesting. I just realized that they have tiers name grayed out, so it won't let you attach a rune. But I believe in the original it will let you attach a rune. And the reason for that is, well, it's story-based, so I really don't want to spoil anything. I want to keep the spoilers to a minimum, just in case we have some new players coming to this game. I know it's kind of an old game, but still. Well, I'll talk about it later. But anyway, the fire orb we can give to Cleo, so she's got fire magic now, and we can take a look Whoops. Take a look at that too. See, it'll show. Oh, actually, shows 0. Okay, so we need to stay at an inn or something. Let's just do that real quick. I'm curious. Can I actually rest in my bed? No, it lets me save. Okay. I was just doing a little bit of experimentation there. Just because, I don't know, you never know if they added that as a new feature where you can actually just stay in your own bed. Anyway. Yeah, so you'll see Romeo's got the Prosperity Rune, and Cleo, she can use 2 flaming arrows, which is pretty cool. Ted's got a mysterious question mark, something going on. Foreshadowing. Could be the reason Tyr can't be equipped with a rune. Let's see. You know, I know I'm gonna pick up some equipment along the way, so it's okay. I'm gonna go south first, go to Lenin Camp, and do what we did earlier with Ted and Tyr's weapons. Upgrade the weapons and everything. I really like the auto battle feature. I mean, you know, back in the day it was, you know, you could do free will, but you'd have to do it every single turn. In this case you don't. It just kind of automatically keeps going until you cancel it. Which could be dangerous, actually, so you gotta really pay attention. But speeding up the battle speed is also pretty convenient too, so I like that. Broad axe. Super claws, that's interesting. I think in the original it just started out as just claws. Gremio's, I think, even just started out as axe, not broad axe. And I think, like, the last upgrade to Pawn's weapon turned it into super claws. Flying dagger, that's different too. Flying moon dagger. Okay, she already got a name change. Yeah, what was it? Flying moon dagger. It was called something else. It was like Moonstar Sword or something like that. Or it was like Star Sword and then Moonstar Sword. So I'm guessing it's probably all just because of mistranslations, you know, like a Star Sword I guess you could interpret it as like a sword that you throw, like a shooting star. I don't know. But I guess they're, just because, you know, we've come a long way with, you know, translating games. Plus, this is a remaster. You know, I guess they just decided to put it to what it was supposed to be. Let's see. I'm just gonna buy a pointy hat for Pawn. And I feel like I'm gonna get a chest plate in a chest soonish. So yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna save the money. I don't think it's really necessary right now. Let's see. He's already got a cape. He's got gloves. Oh, that's interesting. It'll actually show before and after. Defense before and after. Huh. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna save my money just because I want to get the show on the road. I don't want to talk too much. So, going back to Rockland here. Okay. Oh, wow, a real two-faced bastard this guy is. Oh, gosh. All thanks to that great, I mean, nothing at all. So you'll kind of see Rockland is pretty much dead opposite of Gregminster. It's a poor village. People are starving. And yet we were sent here to collect their taxes. Oh, look at that little... All that good food is keeping you nice and chunky, huh? That's an interesting piece of dialogue between Kanan and... This is interesting. I totally forgot that Kanan had this little bit of dialogue here. Ghastly swill. Oh wow. They really don't like us. I might as well save it just because. This is Marco, the cup game person. Interestingly enough, Marco is a guy. I never knew that. Like growing up, I don't know. Just the face just has such a female, like a soft face, and I thought that Marco was a girl, or even like an old lady. But no, turns out Marco was a male this whole time, and I never knew. Can't remember how I learned that. Wow. Well, what's this on the stove? Give me whatever that is. I don't think there's anything special here. Escape talisman. It's okay. Something you do want to make sure you do while you're going along is, at the very least, you know, if you like power through. Well, it looks like a pretty luxurious bed for being a poor item shopkeeper. You want to make sure that you, at the very least, open up all the shops that you come across. So see what they're selling, because later on you will have your own item shop keeper, and he will sell you everything that you've ever seen from any other item shop. The same goes for the armor shop. You want to make sure of that. That way, when you have that, you know, you'll have access to all of that at your base. So it would have roughed me up by now. Mount Seifu. Okay. No loitering. Alright, that's where we're supposed to go, but I just wanted to go over here real quick. Wooden shield. Nobody can equip it. Oh, this is interesting. She just has like a little piece of dialogue when you're behind the counter, but she doesn't do anything. Oh, come on. This grave houses a troubled man. Loneliness is a slow-acting yet deadly poison. Clive, please forgive me. Okay, that is something you definitely want to remember, because that's a little Easter egg type thing. Just remember the name Clive. Alright, here we go. Continuing on. What did you say? I'm Kanan, second in command to Imperial Guard Commander Craze. Now tell Grady to get out here. What? What? Yes, sir. Right away. Please wait a moment. Imperial Guard? Ah, welcome, welcome, friends of the Imperial Guard. What brings you to our humble country town? Forgive my manners. Please do come in. Wow, look at that luxurious bed on the right there. Oh, you know something I just thought of, too? Is that since this is a remaster, it's in a 16:9 frame, you know. Originally it was probably just your standard CRT like square frames that it was designed for, so you probably wouldn't have even seen half that stuff on the right and left sides. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh no, not at all, sir. We're in something of a pickle ourselves. Bandits have taken up residence in nearby Mount Seifu, and they've been pillaging in the surrounding villages. That's why we've been late in collecting taxes and delivering them to you. But I'm glad our problem is now solved. Solved? What do you mean? Well, I'm referring to your arrival, of course. Trouncing country bandits should be child's play for the courageous Imperial Guard. Nothing you'd lose sleep over, I'm sure. Of course not. Bandits, you say? Well, shouldn't be a problem. We'll crush them like insects. Wait, but our mission... Ha! Boy, am I excited. I'm dying for a good fight. Me too. Let's teach those bandits a lesson. Right, Tyr? You bet. Young master, I'm not sure this is wise. Oh well, boys will be boys. Alright, we leave immediately. Don't fall behind. Very well, but do you know where Mount Seifu is? Shut up! I was just about to ask. Mount Seifu is just east of Rockland. Fine, now let's go. Okay. That's all he says. Let's check out this luxurious bed. You'll never see another bed like this in the rest of the game. They made this bed specifically... Well... Yeah, I don't believe you'll see another bed like that. Oh, I can actually go out that door. Oh. Normally it's locked. There's a treasure chest. I want that treasure chest. Alright. Did just want to take a moment here too. There's... Looks like there's like a little house right up there. I guess this kind of goes with the fact that because it's a 16 by 9, looks like you'll see... Oh well, actually, no, not necessarily, because you get out of the center of the screen when you get to the edge, so never mind. But they've just added some extra details, like that house there, so it makes the town feel bigger, even though it's the same size as it was. It just makes it feel like, well, you're not actually seeing the whole town. So anyway, we're heading east. There's the mountain. And yeah, I do apologize if it is boring sometimes. I just do auto, it's faster. Most of your battles, you're going to find auto is going to work just fine. Although, I do have this set on hard difficulty, so I could run into some issues here. Not sure. We'll see. The difficulty level was not a thing in the original, so I'm just really not sure what to expect. Pawn, you take the lead. Why me? Quit whining and get to it. I'm the leader, so I'll go last. I'm the leader, so I'll go last. I love it. Oh, wow. Ooh, this looks nice. Oh, see there. There's some boots. Oh, good. Pawn needed some boots. Oh, that's interesting. So when he said pawn, you take the lead, it literally put pawn in the first position. Huh. So it actually changed the formation. I don't think that happened in the original. I don't believe it automatically changed his position in the formation. But I'm not mad about it. I think that's fine. It's a fine formation. But yeah, just interesting. Oh yeah, I bought him a pointy hat and never equipped it. Dummy. Okay. I know normally I go through and reorganize people's inventories, but for now, I'm gonna hold off and just because. Oh wow, yeah, they got actual water in this cave. I don't remember there being water, like. Oh, that's neat. So this is all just surrounded by water. And in the original, you're just like, it's just a cave room surrounded by walls, so that's pretty neat. They've actually done some updating there. Water everywhere. Hey, we finally got into a fight. Protection rune piece and a waterfall. That's that's really neat. I really like this. I can't wait to see the rest of the game. Just seeing all this new scenery is just really nice. This cave was normally like really bleak and dark and dingy, and honestly, as a kid, kind of creepy / scary. But now, like, seeing it like this is just nice. I don't know. Greaves. See, I knew I would be getting equipment, so I'm just like, why even bother buying it right now? You can see, getting your people's weapons up to level 5 right away makes it a tremendous difference. I think that's going to be... Oh, there's an escape talisman. That's going to be a big thing. I mean, that is the big thing with this game, is, you know, trying to grind to get enough money to be able to afford all the best equipment, to get your weapons upgraded as far as possible. If you can't do that, I believe that is, you know, this being on hard difficulty, that is going to be a deciding factor. Like, you're going to be struggling to win fights. Okay, so here's just a point I wanted to make once again that I don't like that they changed about this game. And that is when you are trading or transferring items. You cannot see what is in the other person's inventory, if there's even space, if they even need said item. And if you are transferring, like in this case, Greaves, it's defense +2, it doesn't say whether this will be helpful for Gremio, because I'm going to transfer it to Gremio because I know it will be helpful for him. But if I didn't, and I'm just like quickly just trying to transfer things around, I want to see, like, oh, okay, it would be a +1 for Cleo, +2 for Gremio, so I'm going to give it to Gremio. You know, I don't know. I just feel like that should be a thing. I mean, since this is an actual, you know, I assume possibly a serviceable game, now that it's on, you know, the PlayStation Network, I believe Konami should issue some updates, and I think that should be one of them, so that you can see what you're actually transferring to, you know. Otherwise, you got to back out 3 times, go over and say, oh, okay. Yep, he could use some Greaves. Okay, now let's go transfer the Greaves to Gremio. And now we go back and, okay, he's got the Greaves now. I don't know. That's just kind of a pet peeve, I think, for me right now. Oh, so protection rune pieces. I'm not sure why they call them rune pieces, but I guess they just do throughout the series. Anytime I get these, which you're not really going to have access to rune pieces very much throughout the game, unless they've done some changing with this remaster. But anyway, anytime I get him, I just put him on tier, you know, just because he should be the strongest person. He is your hero, after all. Oh, and here's our first antique. It looks like we got it in one of the chests. Just said antique, but it is a question mark urn, which is interesting because... Oh, see, I wanted to transfer that to tier, but he's apparently full. I'm giving it to Gremio. Interesting, because I don't believe they were urns. I believe it would be a question mark pot. Okay, that's as much as I'm gonna do. I'm just... Okay, let's just give this to Cleo, I guess. Fine. Okay. Yeah, and you know what? Maybe that's why I am so peeved about the whole not being able to see other people's inventories, because I get hardcore into just inventory management with each person's, you know, inventory to make sure that whoa, that is scary looking. Just to make sure that everyone's inventories are, I don't know, as even as possible and as organized as possible. It's just kind of a thing that I do, and yeah, not being able to see that, it's kind of a pain. And they didn't update this game, like, okay, because just quickly, you know, this is exactly how the original was set up. You know, whenever you have something in a person's inventory and it's equipped, it turns a certain color. I think in the original it was blue, but in this it's yellow. So gloves, fur robe, pointy hat, boots, you know those are equipped. Anything in white is just either a usable item or it's just something that's not equipped. Or it's like basically anything else. But there's just no organization to it. You know, you would think that headgear would go at the top, followed by you know, body gear, followed by other, you know, hands and feet. But that's just not how it is. It's just kind of all bunched together. It's all random, and that's why normally I'll go through and I'll organize it each time that I get a new piece of gear. So what they could have either done is updated the game completely to have like a better organization, like in Suikoden 2. Whenever we get to that game, you'll see Suikoden 2 has a way more organized inventory structure for personal inventory, and then you actually do have party items that you just have, like, to transfer to and from people. It's a way better system, way more organized. So they could have either done that for this game, or they could have at least kept how it used to be, where you could see other people's inventory. Okay, anyway, I'm ranting because that's really just a huge pet peeve of mine right now. Oh, let's see. Okay. So there's really no point in trying to fight this fight. You can if you want. I'm going to, just for theatrics. But, like, there's almost no way that you will win. Actually, I'm going to save that. Almost no way you will win. I don't even think it's possible, actually. Yeah, get her. Kick her ass. Queen Ant. Okay, I'm just gonna auto. Nice. Woo! And that's it. 3 turns, and that's all you get. Damn, she's strong. We're no match for her. Not looking good. We're done for at this rate. Fools! What are you talking about? You must protect me! Young master, let's retreat. I'll keep you safe. I'm not sure we can escape. Do something! Tyr, everyone, stand back. I have an idea. Don't do anything reckless, Ted. Don't worry, Tyr, I've got this. Thanks anyway. Appreciate the concern. Alright, Ted, you devilish, crazy kid, what are you doing? What in the hell is that? Well, she's just disappeared. What the hell? Ted, what in the world was that? Sorry, but I'm unable to explain right now. Tyr, there's something I have to tell you after we return home. Until then, please don't ask about it. Well then, let's bust up these bandits and go back to Gregmaster. So this is what Commander Craze was talking about. The Commander Craze, huh? He knew something about Ted. Well, Ted's already said... Oh, lightning rune piece, okay. Ted's already said he's about 300 years something. You could probably say he's 300 years old. Oh, Gremio, you need healed. Whenever someone's kneeling down like that, that means they are low on health. Let's just, I know I talk a lot, but let's just talk quickly about rune pieces, elemental rune pieces. So there's lightning, I think in the original it was called a thunder rune piece, really doesn't matter, but it looks like they've updated it to lightning, which actually makes more sense, which you'll find out later. But lightning, fire, wind, water, earth, those are the 5 elements of the 5 elemental runes, I should say. Rune pieces are actually what you can put on your weapon. So you'll see in the bottom right corner of the screen where it says weapon, super claws, range, level attack, and then runes. So, as far as I remember in the original, you could have up to a total of 9 rune pieces on one particular weapon at a time, so up to 9, and each different rune element does something differently. So essentially a lightning rune piece adds the lightning element to a weapon. It says that, but really what it does is it adds, for each piece, it adds, I think, 5% extra damage to your attacks. So, and it would be a lightning element. So, a lightning element plus 5% extra damage per piece. So, if you had 2 lightning rune pieces on a particular weapon, it would then be 10%, and so on, and up to, I guess, 45% if you had 9 pieces on a single. So the almost half of your damage would then get added on as lightning damage. Fire rune piece, same thing, except fire damage. And then water rune pieces, you do not get any extra damage. A water rune piece heals you by 5 HP for each piece that's equipped. So, if you got 2 water rune pieces on your weapon, in each turn of battle, you will get healed automatically by 10 HP. So, and then Earth and Wind are very interesting because Earth should have been, in the original, Earth should have been for every Earth rune piece equipped, you have a +5 to your defense. And for every wind rune piece equipped, you would get +5 to your speed. And I think technically they do all still add the element to the weapon. I just don't think it really affects anything when you're attacking, besides lightning and fire rune pieces. Anyway, Earth and Wind are interesting because in the original there was some kind of coding error. I think it even it didn't happen in the original, but when it got ported over to the US, something got flipped in the coding. I'm not sure what happened, but essentially Earth rune pieces and Wind rune pieces were backwards. So a Wind rune piece would increase your defense, and an Earth rune piece would increase your speed. So that's just a little tidbit of information from the original. Anyway, I will stop talking now and continue on. I just wanted to talk quickly about those, especially because in this game, unless they've changed anything, I doubt it, you don't really get much of those rune pieces out of like chests. Like, most of them are all drops. Or wait, let me just start over. So, as far as getting rune pieces throughout the game, elemental rune pieces, there are a finite amount. Until you get to a point where you can actually get them from drops, which pretty much isn't until end game, at least for Fire and Lightning. Fire and Lightning, I think there's only like 1 fire rune piece you'll ever come across in a treasure chest throughout most of the game, and I think there are 3 lightning rune pieces. Water rune pieces, I think you'll come across 1 or 2, but you can actually get them as a drop in early game, and I'll get to that in a little bit. Wind rune pieces, you'll come across maybe 1 throughout the game in a treasure chest, and then the early game, really early game, you can get them from a drop. It's just they're all just very rare drop, so it's a lot of grinding if you really want them. And then finally, Earth rune piece. Actually, I believe the boars on Mount Seifu drop Earth rune pieces. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, so that's another one. You'll only get about 3 of those, just like the lightning rune pieces, throughout the game. So, alright, let's just overwrite that one. Alright, enough talking. As far as rune pieces go, just keep that in mind, that you're not going to come across very many, so whoever you put them on, just make sure it's somebody that you really, really like and want to, will be using most of the time.
Well, what a rare treat. Looks like we have visitors. What can I do for you?
Listen up, bandit scum. I am Kanan, Vice Commander of the Imperial Guard to Golden Emperor Barbarossa. I've come to bring you to justice. Now lay down your arms and surrender, you tax-pilfering leeches.
Hear that? He says we're tax-pilfering leeches. Someone's got the wrong idea. Listen up, you petty bureaucrat. I'm Varkus the Whirlwind Axe. Sidonia, you introduce yourself as well.
Heh, waste of time.
Excuse my associate. That right there is our marksman, Sidonia. Best go home before you get hurt, you tax-thieving Imperial Guard curs.
How dare you? I was renowned throughout the Empire as... You idiot, don't get involved.
Because Kanan stated his title, and then Varkas stated his title, and Pawn was about to state his title. I wonder what it was, actually. Listen up, bandits. Surrender now while you can, or you'll regret it. Really want to do this? Come on, let's take them out. Whoa, they're actually attacking. What are you all doing? Hurry up and fight. Fight! Don't see you doing anything, Kanan. So I know I didn't really get into it too much about talking about formation and like short range, mid range, and long range. But I did just want to say, you know, keep in mind that there are certain runes that short range fighters like Pawn here have, or will have, or can have, that actually allows them to attack characters in the back row. Since you're using a rune, it doesn't count as like a regular attack normally would. So it negates your range, and you can attack anyone. So just keep that in mind. We also have that clone orb, which I will be equipping on someone in the near future, and it pretty much same concept. That person is going to be a short range, but with the clone rune attached, he will be able to do attacks to the back row. So just keep that in mind for extra strategy. Anyway, I'm not going to do that anyway. We're going to hit the first guy here. We're going to do this. We're going to spread them all out. Spread them all out. I don't typically recommend spreading them all out, the attacks all out like that. I would normally just say attack one at a time. That way you're at least taking someone out, and that's one less person per turn that you can, or that you won't be getting hit by. Also, I don't know if I mentioned too, but when certain runes are used, like Pawn's Boar rune, they lose their balance for a turn. Basically, it just means they can't attack or use runes again for the next turn, but they can still use items or defend. Alright, now Varkas and Sidonia are going to attack us. There we go. Alright, now, this is where I would recommend just going one at a time. Just attack one of them. We're actually going to use a rune here. Too bad we can't use Ted's rune. That thing looks sick. Oh, wow. That's the first time I've seen that. Okay. I like it. This be up to... Wow. Okay, that was quick. Well, let's get the other guy. Nice. I like it. I really do. The updated graphics, the updated sound effects, it's all awesome. Hee. This is what happens when you defy me. Shut up. Now let's get the hell off this mountain. And it takes you to the bottom of the mountain right away. If you're curious, no, you cannot get in that shack up there. I've tried many, many times. That idiot sure is a lot faster on the way down. That's funny. A hero's a welcome awaits us in Rockland. Ha 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 ha. You know, growing up as a kid playing this game, you know, this is really nostalgic for me. I love it. I don't know if I talked about it before, but
I do. This is my favorite game of all time. I played it growing up. The original, I've played it probably up to 100 times. I think I did go over that in the first episode, but essentially, you know, when you have like one game that you just love, absolutely love, you try to just explore and just find as many secret things you can. Trying to get into Varkas and Sidonia's shack there on Mount Seifu. I just tried every possible thing, like trying to do it. Could never figure it out. And also, this was before I like had a computer and the internet. This was in the 90s, I remember. So not everybody had access to a computer or the internet. It was like the dawn of the internet. So we got some Imperial dogs down there kicking the shit out of some kids. That's really not nice. How dare you muddy my shiny boots. Fight or don't fight. It doesn't really matter what you do. I'm gonna fight because these guys are assholes. And that's that. These kids don't even thank you. Yeah, well, it's just a little side thing that you can encounter. If you miss it, though, you miss it. So if you go, like, say, if you were to go up this way and you just go in, you won't encounter that. And, I mean, it's really not a big deal either way, but you're the tax thief. Yeah. If you've been paying attention to the story so far, I think you should probably be picking up at that the Imperials, which we work for, we are part of the Imperial Army, they're kind of assholes. Nice, 10,000 poach. Poach. You lost 10,000 poach. Thanks to my exploits. I can't wait to report my success to Commander Craze. What a freaking piece of work. This guy. Oh, okay. Guess you can't. Anything there? Anyway, yeah, so alright, this is a good time to save, by the way. Yeah, I guess stay too as well. That'll replenish all of our magic. Wow, look at that. Cleo can already use level 2 magic, at least once. Firestorm. Nice. Firestorm. I don't know. Is that what it was called in the original? I remember Flaming Arrows, definitely. And then, was it Firestorm? And then I know it's Dancing Flames and then Explosion. It's level 3 and 4, respectively. Ted, he's got some kind of mysterious rune here. So, without giving you too much spoilers, let me just tell you right now that you can go ahead and just get rid of Ted's equipment. Let me just tell you that right now. Those guys have different dialogue when Kanan's not with you, so I hope get to show that later. But anyway, yeah, let me just... We're just gonna... Well, we can keep the pointy hat, I suppose. And just a tidbit of extra information too, just again, not gonna give you any spoilers, but if there's anything that you want in your inventory, do not leave it in Pawn's inventory. I'll just say that. Now I'll save it. It's a good point to save. Actually, let's do this. I'm actually going to hold on to this save. Because, just because. I'll just keep that save as my number 1, and then I will leave that as is. Try to remember never to overwrite that. Look at that 3D castle looking thing. It's awesome. I'll go report to Commander Craze. You can all head home and rest. You know I really am a nice guy. Oh yeah, real nice. Enough to make me cry. Bastard's gonna take all the credit for himself. Well, let it go, Pawn. Wasn't much of an achievement anyway. Besides, I'm exhausted. I want to go home and kick up my feet. Home sweet home at last, young master. I'll cook up something special. Yeah, your cooking is the best, Grumio. Ted, you're coming with me. Oh, shit. What's this about? Oh, nothing much. Won't take long. Just come along. Alright, sir. Go on home first here. I'll see you there later. I've got something to tell you. Yeah, I know. You keep trying to tell me something. And yet, never get the opportunity to. We do have an antique here. I'm going to go ahead and get that appraised. A flower vase. 2,500. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. We really need the inventory space. Well, actually, you know what I can do? Just because I know something you don't, or you may not, I don't know. Excuse me, I'm just thinking. One moment. You know what? I'm gonna transfer that to Pawn as well. Take this back. See, I don't understand why, and this is me, I'm going to go on a quick rant real quick. I just don't know why you can't just... Why wouldn't they set it up so the menu goes transfer, and then instead of pulling up a new whatever, it just goes back to this where you can then see their inventory and then hit X and transfer it. I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm just checking if there was any extra dialogue anywhere. Sorry, I had to plug my headphones in real quick. Alright, anyway. So, basically we head home. You can go explore if you want. I don't really think there's anything worth exploring. Let me just see. Yeah, oh, Milich is gone. Okay, so he went for his meeting. What does this guy say? Maybe something different. Oh, General Milich has gone west to quash the rebellion. Oh, okay. The rebellion. That's interesting. I don't remember ever seeing this dialogue. See, that's the thing, is like every time you play through this game, if you just try different things at different times, sometimes you'll find a new thing. It could be as cool as like a hidden item, or it could be as silly as just one just interesting piece of dialogue that you never would have seen had you not talked to that specific NPC at that specific time. And that, I think, was a new one for me. I don't remember that ever being a thing. Let's see. Aha! Spend last night with him, even if it was only for a short time. Yeah, I think they spent some time in the bed, probably. Anyway. But yeah. Milich has gone west to quash the rebellion. That will come up later. Oh wow, those candles are moving too. That's nice. Really, they really did go out after all the details. I'm fine with you here, babe. Young master, who taught you to speak like that? Pawn, are you behind this? Yeah, you're picking up on that too, Pawn. Me too. The War of Succession. I'm going to save it right here. Oh no. Gasp. Young Master, what in the world? Cleo, Pawn, give me a hand. Ted, what happened? Are you okay? There's so much blood, and the wound, it's not natural. Is it magic? What are you doing? We need to get him inside. Give us a hand, young master. Help. Okay, ready? Put your hands on my shoulder and 1, 2. Kind of have to use your imagination. They didn't do all kinds of pixel art animation back then. It took a lot of time, and this was cheaper. I don't know. I like using my imagination, or liked. Why a magic wound? Huh? Dear, where am I? Are they here? The Imperial Guard, are they still not here yet? Help me, Tyr. Don't worry, you're okay now. Take a moment to calm down and tell us what happened. Gremio, Hey, can you hurry it up? I'm starving over here. Pipe down and wait. Commander Craze is speaking with Lady Windy right now. All right, Ted, come with me. Fine. It's been a while, little man. 300 years, and you haven't aged a day. How I envy you. You're that witch. So you remember me. I'm flattered. Of course, I never forgot you. Not for a moment. Now then, hand over the rune on your right hand. No way. You're the last person I'd ever let have it. I'd rather... What do you think you're doing? Oh, Soul Eater, the cursed rune, manifest thy power. Don't be foolish. Using its power here will destroy you as well. Ted? Hey, buddy. It's no use. He's passed out again. What's going on? Sounds like he was being chased by the Imperial Guard. You don't think... That Ted did something? Of course not. Well, I'm not so sure. Cleo, maybe we should inform the Imperial Guard. Why? The young master's best friend would never act against the Empire. What need is there to inform the Guard? Are you suggesting... I'm just being cautious. We can't afford to have any trouble while Master Teo is away. Well, let's at least wait until Ted wakes up. Can I read her diary yet? There's a lock on it. Soul Eater. And for any keen-eyed viewers who look at the picture, my profile picture for Broken Gaming, you will notice it is a picture of the Soul Eater. Well, I mean, it's a picture of a tattoo of the Soul Eater. Okay. I don't know. I don't trust you. Dear. Sorry for all the trouble. Never mind that. What did you mean earlier by Soul Eater? Tyr, just this once, I'm begging you. Please, will you do something for me? No. Don't say that, Tyr. Just this once, I'm begging you. Hear me out. No. You can just keep saying no. You're right. I know it's always just this once with me, but this really is the last time. I'm begging you. You can just keep going. It'll loop. Eventually, you have to say, what is it, Ted? Take off my right glove. Is this? Wait, is this one of the 27 true runes? Yes, it is. This one is the Soul Eater, the cursed rune. It's what caused all of this. The reason Court Magician Windy is after me. Why would Lady Windy do such a thing? I'm not sure what her end goal is, but that woman is after this rune. I've wandered the world for 300 years, fleeing her clutches. Never thought she'd find me here. My mistake was using the rune's power at Mount Seifu. So that's what you used to take out the Queen Ant on Mount Seifu. Tyr, with this wound, I'll never escape that woman. I know it's unfair to drag our friendship into this, especially knowing it may bring you misfortune. But you're the only one I can ask. Please, I'm begging you, protect this rune. This cursed rune can't fall into Windy's hands. There's no one I can trust but you. Please, take it. Again, you can say no and go through a loop, and you'll get all the dialogue. I'm not going to bother here. Okay, Ted, you can count on me. I'm sorry, Tyr. This rune may bring you misery. Hate me all you want if it does. But please, you can never let Windy get hold of it. Give me your right hand, Tyr. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice animation. I sure do like all the HD graphics. They are nice. Now I can rest peacefully. Crash! Came from the front door. Well, I'd say that's probably good enough for part 3. We did make it quite a ways. And again, I probably talked way too much, but I'll try to get better with that. I mean, it's a bit of a slow start, and I'm trying to just get everybody who's never played this game or these games acquainted with it. I don't know. So feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, let me know if there's anything you would do differently, or if I would should have done differently. Let me know if you enjoy the voice acting. If you don't enjoy the voice acting, we'll just go from there. We'll just see what the future holds. This is a relatively new channel and idea that I'm doing here, and it's all kind of off the cuff. As you can tell. So let's end the part 3 here, pick up in part 4, and we'll continue on with this story here.
Okay, one last piece of dialogue here between Ted and you. And that's it. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, thanks for watching if you stuck around this long, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.